No one's here yet, though. But we're live. Hello, everyone.
What up?
Let's see. Let me send my... Why did the music get quiet? Okay. Let me... Nova with the first. What's up, Nova? How's it going? Starting. Forgive me, Nova, and anyone else just joining in chat. Since I'm doing something different with our configuration here, I'm having to manually send my go lives on my phone because I can't mess up my setup with Discord. Let's see. Barrett, thank you for the follow. Get in here for... The Real Deal. I love that name. Thank you for following. Are my alerts not showing up? Where are my alerts not showing up? Oh, because I buried my alerts with everything else. Whoops. That probably means I buried... Where's Tangia? There we go. Okay, we're good. Let me just make sure that that is...
Hours later.
Oh, no, I messed it up. There we go. Yeah, okay, now it should be better.
Awesome.
Okay, yeah, now it's good.
Shout out to Driftveil City.
Such a jam. Are you excited for Legends Z?
Yes.
Incredibly.
I'm so excited. Yo, Voodoo 2019.
I like that they're building up the hype around building the city. I think that's one of those things they're going to try and poach from Pal World. Which, hey, if that ends up making Pokemon a better company, I am all for third-party people doing Pokemon ripoffs.
Absolutely. I'm really excited that they're making another Legends game because I had more fun with Legends Arceus than I have in a Pokemon game in a very long time.
Yeah.
Like
That was like the peak, I think, of...
Scarlet and Violet was fun, but like, you know,
It wasn't immersive like Legends felt. Like, Legends really made me feel like I was in the environment more so.
yes.
Everybody I know kind of has that same opinion. Like, Scarlet and Violet was good, but, you know, like, I think for me, one of the most frustrating things about Scarlet and Violet was you couldn't tell when you had a shiny next to you. Like, I almost missed a shiny Psyduck because I was like, wait a second. Didn't look right. So, I had to go back. I was like, oh, shit.
Jack does the do. Thank you for the follow.
Great name.
True. Where else do I need to post go lives? Probably in my Discord.
There you go. I think at a certain point we should probably all identify ourselves to chat.
That's a good idea.
Boy.
If you guys wanna... Hello, everyone.
Tebow, who are you? Could you please explain who you are?
Yeah, who are
Yeah,
you, Timo?
in case you don't know who I am, I'm Tebow, aka Team Supernova, and I'm joined by lots of very lovely guests from Twitter. I will never call it X.
Same.
What are you talking about? X? What even is that?
I think it's like a letter of the alphabet or something.
But
There
legit,
were supposed to be 2 more X's.
I'm one of the holders on. I still have Twitter on mine. I haven't updated it because I'm like,
Ah.
Oh, I'm jealous.
jealous.
Literally.
I've updated literally every other app like 5 times, but I'm like, no, I have to make sure that one stays Twitter for as long as I can.
X is an X
Probably
marks the
opening myself
spot.
up to all sorts of hacks
Exactly,
that
Nova.
or whatever.
But I'll go
Um,
first. Why not?
Do
I'm
it.
at Pitch Black Fans on Twitter. I'm formerly known as Austin though, but I am Pitch Black Fans. Nice to meet everybody.
Nice to meet you, Austin. Hey everybody, I am Pitch Black Do, aka Skern41, aka Steve. So that is me.
Nice to meet you. I'm Bacon Burger Boy. I'm Liberty Brew, known as Bacon Burger Boy or Joseph. I'm the weird one that got a tattoo of their flavor.
I think I might join you soon enough, sir. My best friend actually works as a tattoo artist, so I get the shop minimum anytime I go get one. So
Oh
who
yeah.
knows how long it'll be before I get a pitch black symbol. I generally stick to a rule of like 10 years if something has been relevant in my life for 10 years or so, which pitch black the flavor has been, but I think once I reach a 10-year anniversary on my Twitter account, I might actually go out and make that happen if I have the money.
2026.
Yeah, actually, that would be 2026.
Not too far off. Not too bad.
I
I'll
just
tell my wife that, and she'll be like, "You're doing what?"
I just realized the other day that at least my Facebook account, not Twitter or anything else, but I've had my Team Supernova account on Facebook. This year will be 14 years.
Dang.
I've
Wow.
had that
OG.
account for so long.
Yeah, you're an OG in the community, man.
My Team Supernova can almost drive.
Yeah.
They grow up so fast.
Probably should, they should celebrate my account turning 16 by bringing it back or something.
Oh, yeah, they definitely should.
I'm down for that.
Maybe they're just not aware. Maybe you just have to.
Yeah, maybe I just
that
gotta
mark
make them
500
aware.
Days in a row.
True. True. Do I add the text? I'm not gonna add the text for myself, but I got the text for everyone else added.
Sweet.
Appreciate you.
Of
Thank you.
course. Let me ping
Check. Stop that.
the
How dare
DDD. Oh, those are fighting words with
Those are fighting words for half this party.
yeah, for half the party. Well, and I'm still a pitch black enjoyer.
I enjoy Pitch Black.
I always tell people that the only flavor that beats pitch black for me, Supernova.
I guess. Oh, okay.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be like snapped.
Eh,
Flaming hot.
Cake smash, actually.
Oh, those are fighting words too in the Twitter world.
Start that in the Twitter world, yeah.
I think I made the Cake Smash account mad at me one day. I think I made him mad at me. I'm gonna be honest.
You know, respect to that guy. He's out here and living his truth.
And
He's not gonna let anybody else tell him to stop posting on the Twitter comments. He's just gonna keep doing his thing.
it always makes me laugh because like the account will tease with me, the account will tease with you guys, the account will tease with the other Supernova account, but usually whenever the Cake Smash account says something, they're just like, no. Or they just don't respond at all.
Uh,
It's tough. There's not enough Cake Smash enjoyers out there, unfortunately.
True.
He's like one of the few.
Yeah, he's one of the few.
Um,
Soul.
let me make sure we are good on soap. What's up?
yeah, let me know when I need to do the draft order randomizer. I have that ready to go right here.
Cool. What?
Just didn't rename my flavor though.
I mean, you
Yeah.
just gotta chill about it, man.
I just gotta get it tattooed right next to it, right?
Yeah.
It makes me wonder, like, since they just announced that Boston Beer is taking over the Hard Dew distribution. It does make me wonder if that's why they changed it, just because they want no affiliation or association with Hard Dew at all.
Yeah, I was gonna say because if you look at it, if you think of Liberty Brew when you hear it, you're like, oh, that's a alcohol, that's a beer brew, and it's like, no,
Like, I
But-
feel like they only changed it because they had to. Which,
Yeah.
I get it, but like, chill.
I mean, they saw it with like spiked. Like people are just not able to tell the difference when you make it anywhere close to like a beer. People are like, spiked. It's gotta be alcohol. No,
Yeah.
It's
And-
just sort of play on cactus.
And those even said non-alcoholic on them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People can't read.
Reading.
It's,
Talk
yes.
about reading.
We're talking about the Duke community. You think we can read?
Livewire discontinued?
That's facts.
When my chat made me tweet that, and so many people saw that
It was
tweet.
my fault.
I laughed when I saw those. I was like,
Oh,
my
yeah,
God.
because you quote tweeted it, didn't you?
I did. I
There was
literally
one
didn't
of
read the
them
full
that got
tweet.
me.
I was just like, this guy, he always tweets out the news. I was just like, I didn't full read it. And it was like, what, John Pepsi announced it? I was
John
like,
Q. Pepsi
John Q. Pepsi has announced that Livewire is done.
on February 30th.
Yeah, I had the same thing happen to me. I was like out playing Pokemon Go. I saw your tweet and I'm like, wait, no more sugar in Mountain Dew. Oh, that's seismic. Wow. And then I read it and I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, John Q. Pepsi. Right.
The best part of that was like I didn't make that graphic and I didn't write the tweet. Like someone in chat wrote what they wanted me to tweet and they made the graphic, but like they copied my style so well, like that it was very believable.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, let me just make sure. Okay, we're good there. Are we good? We're good there. Okay. I think we're gaming. If you wanna do the order, Steve.
All right,
And,
here we go,
we-
ladies and gentlemen. I gotta make sure this is
Ah.
positioned correctly, and here we go. Randomize. All right, so you saw it. I did not rig this. I have the first pick.
Great. Just kidding.
Black fans will have the second pick. Bo on Team Supernova gonna have the third pick, and Liberty Brew will be picking 4 and 5.
Oh,
All right.
Okay, let me get the tier list.
Reordered.
Oh, and
Are you not able
recolored.
to just hit the
On the
arrows
clock.
and it moves up?
You know what? I think I. Dang it! I totally could have. Well, it's fine. Oh, I messed. What? Why is it?
Just messing it all up.
Oh my gosh, it's all
Bear
messed
with
up
us,
now.
sports fans, or do fans, or gamers, or whatever you prefer.
Just bear with us.
You know what? I'm
Oh, that's
just
it.
gonna.
Stream is done. I've called it.
Ah, all messed up. Now I got it.
In the meantime, does anyone have any good Mountain Dew stories to share?
True.
Like how you found your favorite flavor first back in the day? Don't all speak at once.
So I was giving everyone a second. I could go for it. I was working at a grocery store, and one of my closest friends at the time was like really into Mountain Dew. This was like back in like 2015-ish. I wasn't really into Mountain Dew then, for the most part. But then like he's like, "Oh, Pitch Black's coming back. It's like the best flavor ever." And I'm like, whatever, man. It's whatever. And then we went out to find it because he swore how great it was, and we just kept searching. It took a few days. When we finally found it, we have like this great picture online of us together with it, and like I just fell in love with it. I was like, man, this really is the greatest soda I've ever had. And then I just went from there. I fell in love. I was like, I need to make a Twitter account and make people do hashtag vote Pitch Black, and this needs to win. I need to guarantee it. And then here we are.
I love that.
Soldier. We would not have won the war if not for this man.
Appreciate that.
I just.
have a story. If we weren't, I don't want to interrupt whatever else, but back in the day, I had a gas station around the corner from my high school / middle school. They were right next to each other, so I think it was like after school one day. I had been signed up for driver's training. This is like 15, I think. And I had been keeping an eye out for these, for Pitch Black and Supernova. I knew Supernova was a banger. I'd had that in 2008. Revolution, Supernova, Voltage, part of Democracy 1. Delicious combination of flavors. One of my favorite years of limited promotions. I was pretty hyped for Supernova. And I was like, oh, you know, my older brothers had a lot of this Pitch Black, and he and his friends all say it's like amazing flavor. And I was like, okay, well, it's got to be pretty good then when I try it. So I tried it, and I'm like, pretty good. Didn't know what to think of it because it really didn't taste like any of the other grape sodas I'd had before. So I was like, that's pretty good. But the more I had it, the more I fell in love with it, man. And here we are. Actually, fun story. I started my Twitter account back in 2016 for one of my college classes. So this whole thing started with, I don't even remember. It's like my capstone class. I was trying to do a whole covering of the social media trend with how they were setting up Decision, and being like, this is how a brand will engage its fans on Twitter and, you know, get engagement and clout and blah blah blah. So that's how Pitch Black Dew came to be.
Oh, that's so funny. I thought you would have just done it for the votes. Interesting that there's like a class behind it.
Yeah, it started out just as a class thing, but the more I started using it and getting a following, I was like, hey, let's keep this shit rolling.
Oh man.
So
Incidentally, I think what had led to me creating Team Supernova was I made it in 2010 when Diet Fandumonium was happening. So I made it out of support for Diet Supernova to get people to vote for that.
I didn't know that, actually.
And then one of the first times I ever posted about news on it was when it was leaked that Supernova was coming back by popular demand. But no, Pitch Black fans, I just makes me wonder for so long, like, you know, with you tagging them every day. I just want to know how many days they just wanted to reply to you and be like, "Oh my God, it's coming back! Leave us alone."
Basically, I knew it because they picked one random day where they liked it. They never had liked it before. I'm like, oh, they're cooking in here. They're like, please stop. I know that must have been the day that they were told, like, hey, you need to start getting ready because we're gonna start tweeting about it soon. And he's like, oh, I'm gonna like it and be cheeky. I even tweeted about it. I was like, why did they just randomly like one in the middle of, I think it was November or maybe October? So. Yeah, they definitely are happy that I do not do that anymore. For now.
Yeah. Well, speaking of people who do that, Liberty Brew, hey, the goat of tweeting too. Actually, I think you guys are shared goats. I'll say shared goats.
I mean, I try to tweet every day, but I miss some days. But I mean, I started, well, in my Mountain Dew journey, I guess you could say, back in 2013, or no, it was 2011 when Pitch Black first came out. I had a friend who absolutely loved it, everything.
Someone redeemed Ring the Bell. I apologize.
All good. So he actually loved it and everything. I was just, at that point, I was just the main regular Mountain Dew, Code Red, Voltage, just the original, until like Pitch Black started coming out again, and then 2016 came around, Decision. He's like, oh yeah, you should create a Twitter account and like help with this, because he saw some people creating it for that. And I was like, I don't know. Like, I love Pitch Black, but like I wouldn't create an account for it. And then later on, when Liberty Brew came out, like tried it, fell in love with it first sip, and I was like, you know what? This is gonna be my flavor. And then once they took it away, I was like, oh no. Like I had 12 packs like away and everything, and then I drank them all, and I'm like, no, it
Now
needs
what?
to come back. Yeah.
Yeah.
So the next like July of 2022, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna start tweeting because they're tweeting. So and then it just all started from there, and I've continued, and it's still my favorite flavor. Always will be.
I never got to tell you. I still have a whole unopened 12-pack of Liberty Brew at my mom's house.
How
Just
much?
never opened. I'll trade a 12-pack of Pitch Black for you. It's been just sitting there. I had never opened it. It's just still there to this day.
Wow. That's awesome, though. Ooh,
All right, shall we get stuff underway here?
Jack, is that question specifically for Liberty Brew fans, or is that for everyone? Do you believe that there are 50 flavors in Liberty Brew?
If they're 50 of the same flavor, maybe.
I mean, I think there's a little bit of different flavors added to it. Could be just like a tiny little teaspoon of each.
True, Pingu. Liberty Brew did not even stutter with the how much for the 12 pack. That was really funny. All right, yeah, I think. Do we just want to jump right into it?
Yeah, let's go. I gotta pull up my my draft board here. See what we're gonna pick for our first pick.
We appreciate you for rigging it for the Pitch Black people. Appreciate that we get to go first. Obviously rigged.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
I gotta go last because it's obviously rigged.
So, all right. I believe if we are ready to go, I have my first pick. Are we good to go, Tebow? Just making
Yeah.
Sure? Okay. All right. With our first pick in the Dube Madness 2024 draft, I select Mountain Dew Voltage.
Solid choice.
Dun, dun.
I like that. I think. Oh, you left me with a problem. I really thought one of my top two was going to be off, and I was going to have the choice made for me. Do I play it safe, or do I go for it all? I think I got to go for it all. So with the second overall pick, I'm going to draft Citrus Cherry. It's just a
Oof.
flavor that's loved by everyone. I think that I have to go with Citrus Cherry with my first pick, or the second pick of the draft.
Sorry. Let me get my screen so that we can see a little bit more. Okay, Citrus Cherry is the second selection. Not for me. There we go. All
I
right.
don't know if we explicitly said this. It's on there, but just in case anyone can't see, Supernova, Pitch Black, and Baja Blast are undraftable.
Yes,
in
yes,
this.
we should explain that. So Supernova won our first year, Baja Blast won our second year. Both of those off the list. Pitch Black was already off to begin with because that's just how I was doing it the first 2 years. So they are
Nikki,
the
what's up? All right, so I was torn. I was thinking about what my choice was made for me because I was gonna choose between Citrus Cherry and Purple Thunder, which is my choice.
Mm.
Nice.
Taking Purple Thunder third.
Dang.
All around just a solid flavor, and I'm so glad that it's in cans now.
Oh,
So
yeah,
good.
for real. That came out on my birthday, I want to say like a couple years ago.
Really?
In that same week. That was a great week.
Oh my gosh. That
That
scared
was
me.
perfect.
That scared me. I was like, what is happening?
Hmm.
Oh, and by the way, I have our giveaway dues right here. We will be giving them away soon.
There we
So
go.
stay tuned.
There we go.
Kidding.
Beautiful.
Hmm.
Okay.
In the chat, everyone tell us which one you'd want to win. Which one you want? Game
Oh, the
Fuel, Tropical-
Supernova or the Game Fuel?
Yeah, Tropical Game Fuel or Supernova. Which one you're hoping to win?
Soap says
Whoever
Legend
ends
is
up winning them,
better
I am
than-
willing to sign them. I know.
They'll sell for a lot if you do.
Ooh,
I
well,
would not recommend drinking over 10-year-old soda, but hey, you're free to make your own choices. This is America. That's
America.
where we all are. I don't know if we have any international chat viewers.
Lots of people saying Supernova in chat. So Nova, they're going to two different people.
Yeah, we're gonna do one for one person, one for another, not together.
All right. So Liberty Brew fans, it is your turn.
You get a back-to-back, so you get two.
True.
Okay, so I think for my first one, I have to choose my own flavor.
Respect.
I'm
Of course.
shocked.
And then I think my second one would have to be. I'm trying to think. Voodoo 2023.
That's the cherry airheads, I think. Yeah.
I'm blind. Where is it? Where? Oh, here it is.
We were
I couldn't
talking
find
about
it.
Brew. We were talking about dude, the name Bruin, the name earlier. If I do remember, that was originally supposed to be called Voodoo Brew, right?
I think you're right.
I think. I think
Yeah.
so.
That sounds
I
right.
mean, it rhymes, so I can see the synergy there.
Ooh, I didn't expect to be at an impasse so early on.
Oh, we've got hards on there too.
Yeah, we got hards on here.
Shouldn't have taken a drink.
So I'm gonna strategize out loud a little bit just to share my thoughts with you guys. But my heart wants me to pick Uproar because Uproar is a top 5 flavor for me. But I know, was it last year's tournament or the year before? It lost like the first vote it was in, and I was really upset about it.
I think that might have been last year.
And I don't think it's because it's bad. I think it's just, it was so limited to such a limited chain that like
Yeah.
no one has had Uproar, and that makes me really sad because it was so good.
I think it expanded too before it was discontinued, right?
Did it?
I thought it just went to 2 liters. I thought that was like its expansion, but it was
Oh,
still
yeah.
at Kroger, right?
Food Lion.
I wish it was a
Food
Kroger.
line.
So they also had them at oh no, I can't remember. There was a gas station around here that we don't have Food Line, but that's where I'd have to try it.
I actually never got to try it. I'm so sad about that. I've always wanted a strawberry kiwi do.
You know
Me
what?
neither.
I'm excuse me. I don't think this is getting back to me, so I'm gonna grab it now. I'm taking Deep Dive.
Ooh.
Oh,
never got to try it.
man. I thought
I
that
never
was
got one.
I thought that was a sleeper pick.
Did
didn't
I
think that
just
was gonna
snipe
go
you?
so fast. I thought you didn't snipe me because I wasn't gonna pick it next. I thought it wasn't gonna go so fast. I did bring it for a prop though. Great pick though.
I wish I had gotten to try it.
I know it has a lot of fans.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm actually pretty excited because the 2 hours between, the second one is still there. I gotta go plain and simple by the basics. Give me original dew. Right off
Ooh,
right there.
That's respectable, honestly.
yeah.
Ooh. Well, now that puts options on my plate. I am going to go with another OG. I'm going to go with one of the permanent flavors. Let me take Code Red.
Code Red.
That's a good pick.
Okay.
Lots of good gaming memories with Code Red.
Oh yeah. Just going all the OGs.
So we have 6 more picks each, right? I'm counting this right? Okay.
And you got the back-to-back here.
True.
Oh, yes. Wow. I forgot how snake drafts work for a second. I got to scroll back through my draft board.
True, Zia Hunter. Deep Dive has some of the best artwork. I absolutely agree with you.
Yeah, truly.
Oh, Pitch Black. The 2023 artwork.
Oh yeah.
Fantastic.
Absolutely.
Yeah, with
Yeah,
the
no,
planet
they've been
theme.
killing it with these designs lately. I think the Baja design's been absolutely fantastic.
Oh
the
yeah.
last couple of- So with my third pick, I'm going to forget what I was going to say and then look back at my list again. Let me take Mountain Dew Typhoon.
Ooh.
Now I got
Mm.
sniped. Now I got sniped. Now I'm upset.
Do you want me to use the picture of the original or the 2022 can?
Ooh, that's a tough question. Who's the 2022? I think that's more people are going to recognize that, I guess.
I love the surfing dinosaur on it.
Yeah.
I'm jealous of your pick. That was tough. I was like, I got it. It's locked down. But it wasn't. So, with my
Our first
pick,
snipe of the draft.
yeah, the first snipe. With my pick, I'm gonna go to another old-timey player. I'm gonna go to Whiteout. I think
Ooh.
Whiteout's got a big fan base. I think Whiteout's gonna be like the last. I'm gonna start pulling into some deep late round picks after that.
Okay. There's whiteout. There's whiteout. Okay. Ooh, what does that?
Doesn't leave much. Mm.
We should have had Tebow grab the Jeopardy music. Like,
It's a good idea. You know what? I'm gonna. Do I trust Liberty Brew fans to not snipe me on one of my two picks?
He's got the back-to-back, man. I don't know. He's dangerous. Look at those eyes.
Which one am I more worried about him sniping? I'm taking Mary Mashup.
oh, hey, I have a fun story for y'all. I actually was involved in the testing of that.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, there was a post on Facebook somewhere around Grand Rapids saying that testing for Mountain Dew flavor, and my wife's like, "Hey, you should probably look into this." And I was like, "Well, you know what? They're gonna pay me. I get to try Mountain Dew. Win-win." So they had like a whole bunch of different samples with different blends of it, where like some of it was a little heavier with some spice in it, but they actually told us it was gonna be Red Label. So
Mm.
I remember you. I remember you saying that.
Yep.
I remember
That's
you
so
posting about that way long ago.
And I think they realized that I was a huge Dew fan because at the very end we had like 7 people there, but they were like, "Hey, specifically you, what do you think of Cherry Citrus Game Fuel?" And I was like, "Well, this is just my opinion on it, but I kind of like it. I'm not the biggest fan of it, just my personal preference, but I know a lot of people really love it."
Oh yeah.
I made sure to give them a good word, and I think maybe that could be why they ended up making it a permanent flavor. I don't know, but I'd at least like to think it helped. Fun
No-
Dew stories.
Nova says might be an unpopular opinion, but I think this year's Dew designs are a step down from last year's. I can respect that
I
opinion,
can see it.
especially because like the last year's colors were very cool with like the purple and the pink. I could see it.
Yeah.
Although I do really like the designs for this year, I will also say that.
For the people.
Nice.
Last
Yeah.
year's. I haven't gotten hands on the new ones yet, but I do have last year's still.
Yeah.
I was
The
at a
new
gas
ones are.
station earlier that still had promo material for it.
Oop! I turned the
Nice.
wrong one. Oop! Turned it the wrong way. Trying to
Oop.
figure out camera.
Appreciate you, Ronald Top.
Yo, Nikki, thank you for the 20 stars on Facebook.
I think I'm gonna have to pull this one out of nowhere, but I'm gonna have to say, Sweet Lightning.
Oh, I got
Ooh.
sniped. Just kidding.
Oh yeah.
I will say for Sweet Lightning, I don't know if any of y'all have tried the Blackberry Sweet Lightning.
Not
I've been
yet.
too busy burying myself in the new.
Oh, is that out now?
flavors.
It is.
It is.
So like Sweet Lightning itself is like a C tier flavor for me, but the Blackberry raises it up at least a whole tier for me. It it brings out the honey flavor, and it's really good.
I might have to go after this. I don't know.
Definitely recommend.
Let's see. Da- Another one I'm gonna have to go with is Berry Monsoon.
Oh yes.
That's tough.
Very
Yeah, I
Monsoon.
love that flavor.
Tragic that flavor got discontinued. Absolutely tragic.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I hope another company picks it up.
Oh,
I really
do.
think it's just so good. It deserves to get like re-put out there somehow.
Oh yeah.
I used to go out of my way when I was a Lyft driver to find Sam's Club just so I could get some of that.
Same. I'd make my family bring it home whenever they went to Sam's Club. Like, please just get me a cup of it.
I'm pretty
I
sure
always
that's
go-
also the same flavor that the teal game fuel that was out with Call of Duty. I think it's like a really similar flavor if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's definitely some similarities there.
Yeah.
Um,
Every time I would go to Sam's Club, like every 2 weeks or so, I would always grab a cup, and I was like, ah. And then like I would see it on the thing. I'm like, I wish they worked, and I wish they were still.
Yeah. It was like a 50-50 shot if it actually had carbonation for me. Like sometimes it would be like really flat, other times it'd be like, oh, this is terrific.
Oh yeah.
I want to go with. I feel like I need so. For some reason, I was afraid that Liberty Brew was going to snipe Mary Mashup, just because I know how many people love that one. I was
I never
afraid.
got to try that one.
Really,
Yeah.
I was afraid that one was going to get sniped, and I'm also not confident that this is going to get back to me. So I'm going to take it. I'm taking Honeydew.
Ooh, my buddy's
Ooh.
got a can or a bottle of that.
I gotta try
a
that as well.
very
Yeah, I have to try that
small-
one.
There's a very small area, I think, of Detroit that gets Canadian flavors.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I think my buddy grabbed one, and I have my enhanced license. I live in Michigan. I know that. I'm gonna probably take a trip over to Canada pretty soon and get me some permanent pitch black from over there.
nice.
So, I'm gonna start going into some stuff. I got a good role player here that I'm a big fan of, and I actually get to show one of my own. I'm going Voodoo 4.
Ooh,
I was a big fan of Voodoo 4. So I personally wanted to snipe him just in case Pitch Black 2 was thinking about it. Probably not, but I wanted him. He's a great role player. He's gonna be great on my team. Great 6-man. Except he's the 4th man.
All right. So, for my next two picks, I believe the first one I'm going to have to go with. Salute to the troops. Let's take some do SA. Well, this is. I'm doing. Yeah, it was the do I had on my wedding. So.
nice.
Nice.
Mixes very well with vodka if they ever get the chance to bring it back.
It does.
I believe that.
A lot of the dudes actually do.
Yeah, I just literally like a little bit of vodka and any Mountain Dew has never turned out bad for me.
Mm-hmm. That or Everclear.
And for my next pick, I think I have to go with a relatively new flavor. I'm hoping that most people have had the chance to try this by now because it's been out for about a week. I'm going to take some Point Break Punch because I am freaking obsessed with that stuff right now.
It is real good.
Yeah, I really got to do a side-by-side comparison with Mystic Punch because I loved Mystic Punch so that I could only get it for like 2 weeks. But this is like, it's hand in hand. I think they're just as good as each other. I got to really know which one I pull in a direction of.
I'm jealous. I still haven't found it by me yet. I haven't been able to get it. I've been searching, but not yet. I don't know if I lost out. But what I will be taking is probably my second favorite flavor of all time. It's got a little bit of a history. I have a controversial take. It is the best flavor of Mountain Dew that's ever been at Taco Bell. Give me Sangria Blast.
All
now.
right.
It's controversial. It's better than Baja with Taco
Okay.
Bell. Better than Baja Blast. I apologize because there's so many Baja flavors now.
I never got to try the sangria.
Oh, it's so good. It's like sour. It was like a sour fruit punch. I thought it went better with Taco Bell than Baja Blast did.
It was
so
really good out of their fountain machines.
Yeah.
I wasn't crazy just sipping on it, but like with the Taco Bell food, I thought it was a really good combination.
Yeah.
Man, let's see. I've been doing a lot of catering just how to things that I think are going to be popular with voters. Do I want to keep doing that or do I want to throw my own personal bias into it?
Bias.
Yeah, it's about time for some bias.
I think I threw. Well, I had bias in my
Better
first
call
pick.
Saul.
Yeah, let's call Saul and ask what he thinks.
Yeah, MB Lee 2020. Thank you for dropping the follow. Yeah, what does Saul Goodman think? You know, I gotta take Livewire. Livewire hasn't been taken yet.
Dang it.
That's
I was
a-
hoping
that's
it
a
was
good
gonna make it back to me.
I can't let that go slide by anymore.
Oh, it's my turn now. Hmm.
So many options.
Yeah.
Oh, well, actually, you have all the time. So little time.
So little time. I wish they didn't stop the energies.
I could still find them here or there around my area, but that could just be
Mhm.
because they've been selling in specific places. I don't know.
Yeah.
I still find them in Dollar General, but trying to think.
I have the Jeopardy music now. I don't know if it's playing or not.
I think I'm gonna have to go with Summer Freeze.
Summer
Hey,
Freeze.
and you got the back to back.
Sniped the crap out of mine for it.
That was one of the ones I had as a prop. I still have like almost. I think I have 8 left of these.
I'm sad I didn't stock up on those. I should have.
Yeah, I think I still have
Here's
like
hoping it comes back.
Yeah,
10,
no
12
kidding.
packs. Let's see. In my second one, I think I might have to.
Nikki, thank you for the 70 stars. That is so kind of you.
I think I'm gonna have to go with the Voodoo or the 2019.
Voodoo 2019. I
No,
like it.
Jack is happy. Jack in chat said it was goaded.
True. Ooh, where?
I think I have a can over there in my collection.
It's getting tough now.
Yeah, this is where you do personal stuff, I think.
You do.
Yeah, we're over the halfway mark.
I'm gonna take Darkberry Bash
Ooh.
from
That's a good pick.
Applebee's.
I was thinking that if it fell to me. For sure.
Probably my favorite fountain exclusive flavor, honestly.
It's the only reason I go to Applebee's.
Yeah.
I don't know. Applebee's has really good wings. I don't know if you guys have tried them.
I have not.
Last time I went there, the wings were raw.
Oh,
That's no good.
I literally
Yeah.
haven't been to Applebee's since they introduced Darkberry Bash. That was the only reason I went.
I was really hoping that was going to make its way back to me so that I could do my pick in a Batman voice. Where are the other drugs going?
Where's Rachel?
Rachel!
Rachel.
Christopher says on Facebook he just keeps pulling these cans out of nowhere.
Bam.
But yeah,
Bam.
Nikki, this is Muffin, one of my kittens. Oh my goodness, what are you doing?
Who doesn't want to be held?
Yeah, she does, but she doesn't. Muffin.
So. I'm a little tied here. Because there's one that I didn't expect to be on the board this late, but also I really do want to start ripping into the ones I want to see on the board. I'm gonna keep it going. I would love to see Dewshine get its shot on the board.
All right.
I don't think Dewshine's been on the brackets, and I'm a big Dewshine fan. I was a big fan when it came out. I want to see if anyone else shares that love for it. It's one of my top flavors, so I'm gonna snipe it now.
Another flavor I haven't tried.
That sucks. That's unfortunate. I was working at the grocery store at the time, so like when I found them, I bought them, so many of them. Unfortunately, I have no more left. But
Yeah, I was looking on eBay for them, and then I was like, I'm not paying that much.
Fair.
All right. So I know for sure with my next pick, I'm going to start doing some personal stuff. And I'm going to go with the first Mountain Dew I ever had a full bottle of. To go with 2008's Mountain Dew Revolution.
Very nice.
I have a fun story around that flavor too. I'm going to tell it really quick. Another situation, same gas station I found the Pitch Black at the first time. Me and my buddies were biking around. It was like in the middle of the summer, and it was like getting kind of rainy. And so we stopped off to get sodas before we went back to my friend's house. And there's this guy that just comes in and is like, "Oh my gosh, you guys, did you see this tornado?" And we're like on bikes, and we're like, so, yeah, I'll always remember that day, if not for Revolution, for the fact that we were scared for our lives biking home in like a torrential downpour. So,
I love it.
and then with my next pick, I am gonna go Mountain Dew Black Label.
Ooh.
I think that is a seriously underrated gem.
And it's got its fans too.
yeah, it does.
Yeah, I made a wicked good barbecue sauce out of it a while back.
Ooh.
That sounds good.
I believe, yeah. If you could you scroll up on the tier list so I can like
Is that
see?
like that?
Perfect,
the other
yeah,
way?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, that's fine. I just wanted to see my picks. I wanted to see what pick I was picking right now, which means it's 7, which means I only get one more pick after this. Okay. Alrighty. Yeah, perfect. So that was his 7th. I am probably gonna go with my favorite Baja then, and I'm gonna throw Baja Punch out there on the team. My second to last pick.
All right. Oh, not me. I like it. Hmm. I'm taking Pitch Black too.
The only Mountain Dew on this entire list that I have not had.
Yeah, I didn't have that one
On
either.
board.
I'm just gonna cross my fingers that it's gonna get votes just because people want to try it.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
good logic.
I've been thinking about taking it this entire time. What better time to take it than now?
Why not?
Dewshine was the 4-pack glass bottles. Yes, Christopher.
Yeah.
All right, Liberty Brew, your final 2 picks.
First one of the final. I think I'm gonna choose Spark.
Ooh,
That was
okay.
good. That was the one that I didn't expect to fall this far.
And
It's like
then
the most polarizing flavor I think in Dew existence because people either love it or they hate it.
Yep.
oh yeah,
Oh, really? I always thought of that
Yeah.
like Major Melon.
oh,
That's up there
Major
too.
Melon.
Yeah.
Ugh. I never liked it.
A Spark or Major Melon?
Major Melon.
Gotcha.
Well, it doesn't help that when I was drinking it, like I was trying to mix it with an alcohol, and I chose the watermelon Captain Morgan.
Okay.
It was just so much watermelon, and then every time I tasted the Major Melon, all I could taste was the
Ooh.
alcohol.
That happened to me with the Black Cherry Kickstart. Like the
So,
first time I ever had it, I was drinking a ton, and so now whenever I have it, I'm like, oh, I can still taste those drinks from 10 years ago.
Yep.
so safe to say you're not drafting Major Melon with your, your second pick?
Oh no. Has Overdrive been picked yet?
It has not been.
I think I'll go with that one for my final one.
That's a solid pick.
I respect that.
Shout out to my buddy Zach, who made one of the greatest Mountain Dew related jokes I've ever heard. Called Overdrive because I had to drive over an hour to get it.
Yep.
I have no Casey's near me. Not
Yeah,
nowhere
there's
close
one.
to New York.
There's one in Michigan.
Yeah.
They just opened one up down the street. Before that, it was 3 hours to go to get one.
Oh
Okay.
man.
I think it's about a half hour for me. Which it's like I'm not gonna drive the half hour just to get it, but like if I'm in town, I'll pick some up. Shoot, what do I want to go with my last pick? Because I could do a meme pick. I could do. There's a lot of sleeper picks still on the board.
This is tough. We're leaving a lot of good flavors still on the board. It's just that's the issue with Mountain Dew is they make so many good flavors.
We still got Laguna Lemonade on the board.
Oh yeah.
We
New
still got
flavors.
Real Sugar on the board.
Point Break is off though. Not both new flavors.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I almost want to be cheeky and I almost want to take Diet Supernova.
See the strategy in that.
You know what? I'm doing it. Diet Supernova. It's
I
my final
respect
pick. It's my
If I
final
were to
pick.
guess, I think you're a Supernova fan.
that.
It's
Nah.
mid.
All right. So now that this is my last pick, I can kind of go over basically everything I'm thinking. None of the Bajas that I have got drafted.
Wow.
So that was funny. I had them just in case. So there's a lot of good Bajas remaining. Personally, Mountain Dew Legend is one of my favorite. I think it is my favorite fountain that's active right now. So I'm thinking that. I'm thinking of drafting the only Kickstart. My favorite Kickstart was the Blueberry Pomegranate Kickstart. I mean, he still has one more pick to go, so he might draft a Kickstart. But I was thinking that Maui Burst is a really good flavor. I was thinking of, and I'm stuck here because I can only take one of these guys, and they're all really good. And
So
then
next year, we're going to have to do 128.
yeah, we could go to 64. I don't know if there is 64. Probably is with the Kickstarts considered, but I think because of how similar it is to Pitch Black, I think I'm gonna go with Mountain Dew Legend. I think Legend. It's not obviously a copy or exact copy, but they have similar notes. I think I'm gonna go with Mountain Dew Legend from Buffalo Wild Wings. Get on the board. Come hang out in the bracket. Get eliminated first round.
I respect it. Good pick.
I think you may have read my mind because I actually was thinking about doing a Kickstart for my last pick.
Ooh.
I think I got to do it. I'm going to go with the Orange Juice Kickstart.
Ooh.
Okay, don't let me pick the wrong one. Which is it? The far? Is it the far?
That one I think I'm pretty sure is it. I don't see any other ones that look. Or of course you have two of them. I think you have the.
Oh
the one
no,
with
it's
green
it's
and the
actually
one-
next to Supernova. You see that? It's the orange one next to Supernova. No.
I think they're both the orange juice ones. I think that's just the redesigned can.
Oh, wait, this
okay.
is the.
Different typhoons.
I think the Jumpstart is like from New Zealand or something.
Oh yeah, okay.
Okay, so it is this one. I think. Hopefully.
No, either way, we'll get it right on a poll. So. So there we go, ladies and gentlemen. We have our Do Madness bracket. I am going to go ahead and fire up Photoshop tonight. I've got some blank brackets that I'm going to throw the seeding onto, and we will hopefully have all these polls ready for y'all come Monday. And guessing around 12 o'clock is when we'll have them posted. They run usually 2 days. I guess we haven't discussed poll length on them. I think 2 days seems fair. So yeah. Now, do we want to do our giveaways?
Think
Yeah.
so. While we're doing the giveaway, post in chat. Who did we miss? Who are you upset that we didn't
Yeah.
draft?
Our misses.
let me scroll down and we'll show everything that wasn't drafted.
Yeah.
A lot.
Who would you guys? I mean, yeah. Unfortunately, with only 32, we couldn't get it. Maybe
Well,
in
we did-
next year, if we
did
ever do this
before.
again, we could give a first round buy to some flavors. It's
Yeah.
tough to make the bracket that way because it's
Yeah.
not normal, but
It's possible. We could do that.
64 is tough. 64 flavors. There's like bordering not enough flavors for that.
Yeah. I was like, 64 is enough. 64 is like double what I did last year, so that'll be enough. But
Yeah.
yeah, I'm looking at this. I'm like, yeah, there's still a lot of good flavors on the board. Like, I'm sad nobody picked Maui Burst personally. I love
Yeah,
me some Maui Burst.
Yeah, it was on my head. Like I was like, I might. It was gonna be my last one, but then I was like,
Yeah.
I wanted to meme pick Flamin' Hot so bad, but I knew it would lose right away.
I am in the minority of people who actually really enjoyed that flavor. I also really enjoyed that mango heat game. That's one of my favorites.
Mango Heat I would have drafted if we got to it. I liked Mango Heat a lot.
I will admit, I still probably have 7 or 8 12 packs of Flamin' Hot.
12 pack?
12 packs.
7, 8, 12 packs?
Yeah. Because
Would you buy them for $1?
there was a point that I think I got 5 of them at Safeway for like $7.
That makes sense. Yeah.
makes sense.
Just whenever I would see them on sale.
You gotta buy everything on sale.
Let's see what else went undrafted. I almost took Pitch Black 0 instead of Pitch Black 2.
Yeah.
It would have been a solid pick. It might have cleared the pitch black bracket. It might have cleared it.
Someone in chat on Facebook is disappointed we didn't take Baja Energy. Hot take. Hot take. Baja Energy is at the very bottom of my tier list.
I can agree with that.
The only thing the thing that's right there with it is Cake Smash. Don't tell
that accounts. Hear you.
Yeah, don't tell the Cake Smash account.
He is off somewhere watching the chat like, oh, screw you guys.
Did you guys have a do not draft list coming in today?
I didn't.
Not really.
I'm curious.
I took this so seriously. I
I'm-
made a do not draft list.
What was your
Major Melon, because I am a certified Major Melon hater. Holiday Brew, because I'm not a fan of the lazy Mountain Dews that like to come and take up space that are just like a mixture for the most part. Flamin' Hot, USA, Snapped, Cake Smash, Voodoo 3, Baja Flash, and Mountain Dew Ice. Mountain Dew Ice is number one. I will never forgive Mountain Dew Ice for taking up space as being like another Sprite when they literally had their own thing going on.
I remember that was the criticism for Whiteout back in the day. People were saying it was either Sprite or Squirt.
I remember people calling it Sprite out.
Version of this.
Sprite
Yeah.
out. I think that was my issue with it. I might as well. Whiteout hadn't been in my area already for like several years when Mountain Dew Ice came out. I'm like, why wouldn't you just send Whiteout? It's not the same flavor, but it's a similar flavor profile. At the same time, Pepsi's doing Mist Twist and Sierra Mist rebrand. Like it's the same thing as Mountain Dew Ice. Like they're trying two of the same thing at the same time, just with Pepsi brand and Mountain Dew branded specifically, which is under the same roof. I was so
Yeah.
mad at that.
Well, I think they were banking on, well, people are going to want Sprite with caffeine.
Of course.
I didn't realize that this went undrafted until literally right now. No one took Mystic Punch. Game Fuel.
I thought
Nah.
about it. But I already had my fruit punch flavor. I thought I'd be redundant in picking both. But I
Yeah.
do love me some Mystic Punch. I'm so excited for the blackberry flavor that's going to come out later this year for Game Fuel.
Yeah, I think that's going to be incredible.
Yeah, no. Game Fuel flavors, I said this the other day, do not miss.
Let's see. Let me go to. Oh, I took the tier list off the screen. So do we want to do the Supernova one first or the Game Fuel one first?
What does chat
let's-
think?
Yeah, let's ask chat. Why not?
Chat, which one do you
What
want
do we
done
do
first?
And I will mention, if you want to win, there will be a raffle in the Twitch chat. So if you are in a chat that is not the Twitch chat, I'm sending the link now. So I'll give you a few moments. But also it'll have I raised the timer. It is a 10-minute timer. 7.5 minute timer. 7.5 minute. So plenty of time for folks to enter.
It seems pretty resounding that Supernova is going first, unless Facebook is saying something different.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I put up a poll on Pitch Black Dew. I want to say either, was it Thursday or Friday? I put one up and it was like 80-20 for Supernova. But who knows? Maybe that was just the particular group of people that were voting on Twitter. Who knows?
Baja Blast is mid, says Pingu.
I put respect
gonna
on
lie.
Baja's name.
I'm not gonna lie. Since they brought it back permanently, I have really been enjoying it.
My
Yeah.
my hot take with it is that Fountain Baja Blast isn't good. Because I know a lot of people say that
I
Fountain
agree.
Baja Blast is good, but I don't even get Baja Blast when I go to Taco Bell.
That's what I'm saying. I get original Mountain Dew. I always used. That's why I drafted Sangria. Man, I don't like Baja with my Taco Bell. Baja Blast.
A lot of times I'll get original and then I'll mix it with the Brisk Mango Fiesta.
Should try
Mm.
that. That sounds good.
Yeah, I'll have to try
Mango.
that the next time.
Mango Brisk is so good. So
I
I
really
don't.
love fruit punch brisk, but that tasted just like Mystic Punch to me. So, or
I-
vice versa, Mystic Punch tasted like that.
I still need to. Okay. I was trying to turn up the volume in my headset. I was making sure I did. I don't know if this is how accurate this is. I haven't posted about it. But I saw recently that apparently exclusive live Team Supernova news on Twitch. What? Apparently Applebee's is maybe discontinuing Darkberry Bash soon.
Oh, I was hoping it was gonna be happy.
Oh,
No, I wish it was something good. But yeah, there was an employee that told me that they put out a training video recently for their upcoming spring menu. And the video said that they are replacing that with Brisk Mango Fiesta. Which, I like Brisk Mango Fiesta, but I'm crossing my fingers that it's not real because Darkberry Bash is so good.
Yeah, Darkberry Bash is good. I'll have to hit up Applebee's again just to get it. They have those huge bags. Don't
Yeah.
They? Have a drink.
Yeah, the gallon bags.
Why am I just now learning about this?
I think KFC's got the gallon bag.
Well, I know what I'm doing for dinner now.
So how you will enter is in a few moments, I'm going to do a raffle in the Twitch chat. And all you'll have to do is type !join. And so that'll be going, hi Muffin. That'll be going for about 7.5 minutes. Ugh. Do you want to say hello?
Hey,
Oh, is it time for pet introductions?
We'll be right back.
Yes. We'll be right back. Okay. That'll be going for about 7.5 minutes. Joe. Ugh. Oh my gosh.
I want a pet.
I could get my headset on, I promise. Say hi to everybody, Porter. Porter.
Oh.
He's like, why'd you wake me up for my nap for this? He's like, this is BS, Dad. This is BS.
Oh.
I want the puppers.
The Rad Mr. I love that name. The Rad Mr. Dad. Poor Liberty Brew fans. Pingu requests that the dog owners boop the snoot.
Ready? Boop. He's like, why'd you do that?
I'll say my roommate didn't want pets, so that's why I have no pets.
Oh,
Oh.
he's like, get down. He's like, I want to get out of here. Kobe, is
I mean,
it your
it makes
turn?
sense.
All right.
Replace that
Ready?
roommate with your little roommate, dog or cat. Although I can't promise they will pay the rent.
I was gonna say, this one pays the rent.
Dachshund owners, let's go. At least he looks like a dachshund mix.
Better call Saul.
So yeah, this is Dexter. This is my dog.
Oh.
He is 13 years old. He's named Jack Russell Dachshund mix, and we adopted him from Indiana, and he has been in our wedding twice. We had 2 weddings because our first wedding was originally scheduled to be in the venue, but we all know this
Better call
in
Saul.
2020. So we weren't able to do our full wedding, and so we pushed it off a year and did a smaller ceremony. But both years, Dexter got to wear a little bow tie and walk my wife down the aisle. So
Aw.
we love him very much. I think his favorite Mountain Dew would probably have to be a chicken flavor, though.
Sweet lightning with some fried chicken dropped in.
Ooh.
I think
Don't mind
my
him.
other cat must be sleeping in the bedroom. I have another Siamese cat named Pickles.
I love the name.
But this is Muffin. But Muffin is actually short for Muffy the Vampire Slayer.
Oh, I just thought it was because she looked like a muffin. Is he or she? He or she?
Okay. Actually, so we
Not hear me, apparently.
You're just a little light. He asked if the cat was he or she.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I didn't hear it. I'm sorry. So they're both girls.
Okay.
Yeah, I did not hear that. I'm sorry.
You're good. Yeah.
So Muffin
He's
Muff
aching for his mama.
Muffin is, I think, like 9 months old, and then our other kitten is turning 2 this year.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I think chat pretty definitively decided that they wanted to do the Supernova one first, right?
Absolutely, yeah.
All right.
Supernova first.
So I will start it up. It's gonna just say it's for 1 Ducan, which is my currency in the chat is Ducans, but also in this moment it is actually for a Ducan. So there we go. Raffle is up right now. !join for a chance to win a can of Mountain Dew Supernova.
And if you really want, I will sign it.
Potentially signed.
Potentially signed.
Item for your collection.
Ooh. Gonna be big bucks.
Speaking of collections, while we let that giveaway go away or go on, what are some of the more rare things if you guys have collections that you guys have in them?
There's a guy named Mountain Dew Flamin' Hot in the chat. Sorry, I just had to interrupt to say that. That's incredible. I appreciate that.
The Mountain Dew Flamin' Hot?
I think mine is gonna be Deep Dive. I think at the moment Deep Dive is probably my most rare one, other than I'm trying to think what else I would have.
Yo, we got Panox from the DDD. What's up?
Better call Saul.
So Peo says he wants you to kiss it before he wins it.
See.
Mountain Dew OF. Pitch Black Dew OF when.
It's just different shots of Mountain Dew cans.
Dripping off of them. That sexy condensation.
Trying to think what rare stuff I have. I have the Baja Blast hot sauce.
That's pretty rare.
That's pretty bad.
Me too. I was so upset I didn't win that one.
I hope they do what they did with the gelato and eventually make that available at Taco Bell's.
I'm so excited for the gelato.
Better call Saul.
Yeah. People I know that aren't like big Mountain Dew fans are like, yeah, did you hear about this? And I was like,
It's always funny when people, you have to like temper yourself because you're like, of course I know about the Mountain Dew. Are you kidding me? What do I look like? Some chump?
Yeah.
There was one time that I was working at one of my stores, and someone, I have a Purple Thunder pin on my work lanyard, and someone went to like ask me if I had heard about flavors that were coming out. I think it was like last year's Baja spinoffs. And they showed me a picture, and it was literally my graphic that I had posted on Twitter.
nice.
And I was like,
That's
yeah,
real.
that's me.
I am Team Supernova. Thank you.
I am the one who posted
I am the
that.
guy. I'm the dude. That's me.
I am the one who posts.
The dude, pun intended.
So I also love, like, I'm sitting there like at other places or work, and someone's like, hey, since you love Mountain Dew, here's a post, and it's literally your post, and I'm like, I've seen that. Like,
Yeah.
Still got about 300 seconds to enter the raffle.
Yeah.
I tweeted it. I don't know if anyone else wanted to. No pressure.
Let me give my story of what I think is likely the rarest thing I have sitting around in my collection. Do you guys remember the iconic summer promotion where they had like cap codes that would give you like symbols and stuff? I think it was like 2013. And it was like only on, I want to say, the regular Mountain Dews, not on like any of the variants.
What was
I'm
that
guessing
called?
nobody remembers that.
I remember it, but I don't remember what it was called.
It was Iconic Summer.
Oh.
Yeah, I had a hookup because I was working at a grocery store that year, and I knew who was like handling the bottle returns. So he would like, I asked him if he could do this, where he would like dig through the like crushed up cans and bottles and see if he could find codes on caps for me. So I ended up with a lot of stuff from that promotion.
That's
And
awesome.
I actually managed to complete all 6 of those regional cans. I have all full set, and frankly, I kind of want to get rid of them because I feel like I'm nervous they're going to explode sometime, and I'd be like, no, well, there goes $1,000 in value, or more. Who knows? I've actually tried to look and see what it'd be worth, but nobody's ever listed like a full set on eBay that I know of. So who knows? Maybe future giveaway, or probably not. I need the money.
Just about 200 seconds left to join the giveaway for the Supernova. Is the raffle for the Panox? It is for the 2011 American Supernova.
Right here, baby.
So if you haven't typed exclamation point join, that's all you got to do to enter. Exclamation point join.
Whoever wins, I'm jealous. I don't know if it was clear, but I only became a Mountain Dew fan in 2016. I never got a chance to try Supernova. Ever.
Pingu, did you get the blackberry with original dew or sweet lightning? And then coming up, Panox, after the Supernova, we have a 2010
Yep.
2010 Game Fuel that we're going to be giving away as well. That Game Fuel
First Modern Warfare 3.
that Game Fuel specifically is like one of the flavors I think about the most when I think of the Dew Labs era of Mountain Dew. I don't know why,
Better call Saul.
but that flavor is just so good.
Mystic Al Rider.
Thank,
With Al Wannabe Road. Sorry, that was a terrible joke.
Miss,
All the New Zealand.
Thank you
Supernova
for
right
the-
there.
thank you for the follow.
Yeah.
Dew Labs was that was such a great time. Steve, do you
Could say it was lit.
remember? And I went to try to tell people about it before, and I can never find the pictures anymore. So you know how Livewire and Voltage and Code Red just got redesigns recently. I remember. Joe, thank you for the 100 bits.
Tebow. Rig the giveaway so I win Kappa.
I can't rig RNG, Joe. I'm sorry. I remember when Dew Labs got to vote on redesigns for Livewire, Code Red, and Voltage, and it was like for the ones that just got replaced. Do you remember that?
No, I don't quite remember that actually.
Because I remember there was
I
like
remember some stuff, but that one's in a blind spot for me.
there was like 4 options for each flavor, and I wish that I had taken a picture of them or something because I can't find it anywhere. But like, it was just a little bit sad for me to have the designs that we voted on going away.
I remember I just like saw the Code Red redesign for the first time, and like they had a promotional video with Jay Electronic, which Lord knows what he's doing nowadays. I think he put out an album after like 10 years. But yeah, I those were some slick redesigns.
The real deal.
Wow. One of the first people that I think was in the stream. Pretty sure he's one of the first people that showed up.
Yes, I was a member of Dew Labs. So do you want me to have them DM you on Twitter?
Surprise, motherfucker!
Do it. DM Tebow, DM me, and it's honestly DM anybody in this stream, because it'll get back to me.
DM one of us. Congratulations.
Congrats, man. I'm
Yeah,
jealous.
congratulations. Yeah, I remember the Democracy 2 voting stuff, but I remember much else. Dew Labs, to be honest. I remember there was a lot of like, you should do this particular promotion with, like, I remember I was even one of the people who did this, was like, you should just do Revolution and Typhoon, because I think they would be good flavors together. So, it was kind of oversaturated with, like, a lot of ideas, but there were definitely some good ones in there. I do think they definitely need to bring back Dew Labs. I miss Dew Labs.
Absolutely.
Dew Nation Unite kind of fell off for me. I was like a top contributor, and it's like I can't keep up with this. The game is too boring. Like their version of Bejeweled, it was like I can't with this.
It's so rigged too.
Yeah.
Didn't they like kind of stop posting activities on it too?
I have no idea. I stopped
Mhm.
probably way before any of that happened.
I was gonna say, there's not really many activities you can do on there now.
Yeah, I definitely wish that Dew did more fan engagement, Joe. I agree. I remember back when I only did like 3 episodes of it, but back when I was doing the Team Supernova podcast, which maybe that'll come back. I had tweeted jokingly somewhere that like, oh, let's have Voodoo Grim on the podcast, and the official account replied to me. I don't know if anyone remembers this. They replied to me and they were like, at Voodoo Grim, what are you doing? And then Voodoo Grim never tweeted ever again. But that's besides the point.
Rip.
Although the main account was like referencing him last year when he was in. I gotta hold out hope that our boy's coming back. Or I shouldn't say boy, he's very gender neutral.
Yeah.
Like Grim's coming back.
Can you scroll up so that everyone could see our?
Oh, yes.
our tier list?
Yes.
Yeah. So let them see how we did if they just missed it for some reason. See
Or if they
Or
hate our
Voltage.
picks.
They hate their picks.
Is that good or should I? Is that good? That
Maybe
looks
one
good.
more zoom.
Zoom in more.
Yeah, just a little more if you can.
There we go.
Oh, you know what we didn't ask? This is for fun. Who won the draft?
Who had the best draft?
Who had the best? Who had the best
Who
draft?
had the
here?
best draft?
Blackberry Sweet Lightning's fucking amazing. Hell yeah. Ooh, gotta vote for me.
Ooh.
For Team Supernova.
I do feel like
Vote.
everyone has some pretty stacked
Oh yeah.
drafts.
Yeah.
Pingu says Liberty gets their vote.
Ooh.
A vote for Pitch Black Dew. Vote for me.
We got two. There's two Pitch Blacks.
Yeah.
There's two Pitch Blacks.
Which one?
Which one?
We got another me.
Oh, nice, nice.
The thing about both Pitch Black account drafts, they're both very OG flavor heavy.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see whose flavor wins because I genuinely wouldn't be able to pick one way or the other if I were just going strategic picks, like if I were gambling right now.
If I were to put my money down on the one that's gonna win it all, I am going to go with Voltage.
I think Voltage is a strong competitor.
I think one of your flavors is gonna win. I'm between Voltage and Code Red. I think your draft is probably gonna
Yeah.
end up with the winner regardless. I might have a fight with Arctic Cherry. I'm sorry, I don't think Liberty Brew is gonna clear it. I don't think he's gonna get to the championship. Maybe. But Deep Dive has a chance from Tebow's list.
Yeah.
For sure. Pitch Black 2 is going to be popular from the Pitch Black accounts tweeting it, so Pitch Black 2 is going to have a chance.
Yeah, I didn't actually put that in either of the other years doing this, so it's gonna be
Yeah.
interesting to see how that does.
There's going to be a lot of new flavors on this that haven't been on it before, isn't there? I'm thinking about it.
Yeah, Snapped was on it last year, I remember, and Flamin'
that
Hot,
was-
so...
That was the April Fool's Day. I had 4 flavors up for April Fool's. I didn't actually put that on the main one.
Oh, okay, my bad.
I
think it
rem
was like the last one I put. I don't remember. I think it was like Spring Bloom, Cake Smash, Riddler's Brew, and
so Panox, this was our drafts for our Do Madness tournament, and basically, Pitch Black Dew, you might be able to explain it better than me.
yeah. Okay. So the way I was gonna do this is we're gonna have 4 different brackets. We're gonna have each one of us is gonna be posting a different poll every day. So it's gonna be seeded with like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on our picks. Like my
Surprise,
bracket will
motherfucker.
have Voltage and Point Break Punch. And then the other flavors I picked will go on the other brackets, and we're just gonna kind of see who can emerge on each accounts poll. And then at the very end, I think we're gonna have to figure out who's posting the final 4.
I am inevitable.
Shout out to Josh Brolin.
So loud.
Yeah, that one was really loud. I will be very surprised if the Pitch Black Dew one does not come down to being between Code Red and Voltage.
Mhm.
Yeah, I will be shocked, but hey, you never know.
Because they both lasted pretty long in the tournament in the last 2 years, didn't they?
Yeah. Depending on if they end up on the same side, it could just be the championship. Like, if they're on separate sides, I could definitely see Voltage versus Code Red championship for sure.
I think that was like one of the final 4 matchups last year, if I'm not mistaken. It was like Code Red and Voltage in the final 4.
That makes sense.
And I remember when Supernova won, it was Supernova versus Voltage.
Mm-hmm.
Because it was
Voltage wants it.
it was the Democracy rematch.
I knew what I was doing with my first pick. I'll say that.
Yeah, that was a solid pick.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, usually people I talk to who are like casual Mountain Dew drinkers, they're like, yeah, I like the original and I like Voltage, or I like the original and Code Red. So I knew I could not go wrong with those two as my first picks.
That
No,
Panox.
this is the Dew community, and a lot of the Dew community has tried some of these lovely variants that, do not get enough praise. So,
But Panox, that's a very solid point. And honestly, I wanted to pick Uproar, and that is why I didn't. Just because Uproar is so not known by the community. And Thimian, what's going on? Welcome in. Yeah, Uproar is just Uproar is so underrated, especially now that it's gone. But I couldn't draft it as much as I wanted to. Do we want to throw up the second raffle?
yeah, I think it's about good. Good time.
Yeah.
It
Oh.
sounds like you guys are gonna have a better chance. The real deal's not gonna go for double dipping. He's got to get out, so better chance to win this one now.
Giveaways live now. Exclamation point join for a chance to win a sealed can of 2010 Tropical Game Fuel. Did I say that correctly?
Dew with a charge of tropical flavor. I think you did.
Okay, I'm gonna tweet that again for a chance to win Mountain Dew Tropical Game Fuel. I didn't post the link. Shout out to everyone that has my notifications turned on and just saw me tweet something and then immediately delete it.
So while we're running this giveaway, do you guys want to? What are some Dew flavors you wish would have made?
I like this question.
'Cause, yeah, this is
Like
a tough
made,
one now
like,
because
in the
they
draft,
covered so many.
or-
No, I mean just like if you were the head of Mountain Dew and you were trying to come up with flavors, would be like one of the first ones you do.
I have one that immediately comes to mind.
I think I know what it is. Is it Tiger's Blood?
Tiger's Blood Baja
Yeah.
spinoff. I want that so bad.
What flavor is Tiger's Blood?
So it's like strawberry watermelon with coconut.
Oh, okay.
And I need that in my life. That would be so, especially as a Baja spinoff. Like that just seems like that would work perfectly.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah, that fits right in with the Baja flavors, which
I'm with you, Pingu.
I'm so excited to see where they go next with these because they really stepped it up for these last two. I really love the Laguna Lemonade and Pipe Rich Punch as evidence of the fact that I took it.
And Thimian, what's a spicy dew? Cayenne
mango.
lime dew. Someone in
Oh yeah.
someone in chat was saying the other day that they wanted. You know how there's the cucumber lime Gatorade? Someone was saying that they want that as a dew flavor, and I kind of feel like that might be good if they pulled it off right.
That might have been Pingu because he put it again.
Yeah.
It
might have been them.
I'm a big fan. So you could argue that Atomic is this, but I would like to see a blueberry lemonade or blueberry
Yeah.
lemon flavor. Maybe blueberry first, blueberry forward with some lemon added in. So because they had made a lot of lemonade flavors. They've had spiked. They've obviously have now Laguna lemonade. They have Spark, which is a lemonade flavor. But I think like a blueberry forward dew with lemon afterthought in it would be like my choice. It's one of my favorite flavor combinations. And you could argue that Atomic is just that, but I think they could do it better. I think they could do it better than Atomic.
Someone said the unreleased s'mores flavor from the Dew Outpost. That would be. I'd like to try that. I want to try the pickle flavor if I'm being completely honest.
I would love to try that.
Someone wants a blackberry dragon fruit Baja spinoff. Mystical
That
That one
Rider.
sounds good. Strawberry banana too
Good job.
sounds kind of good.
Yeah, strawberry banana sounds good. Those are great for smoothies.
I think
You had a
if-
pickle sour beer last winter. That does sound incredible.
Doesn't sound good for a Mountain Dew though.
Also, to just kind of lightly tease something that I also haven't posted about. Just in response to Enthemian saying that he wants a spicy dew. I have heard some things, and maybe in 2025.
A ghost pepper do?
Love a good scene.
Beat the devil.
What I can say is that I have heard that Little Caesars is testing an exclusive flavor.
Ooh.
Mountain Dew. Didn't they already have Pepsi? Pineapple?
So yeah, there was the Pepsi pineapple, and that's coming back this year, which is super exciting.
Let's go.
But I've heard that they're testing a Mountain Dew flavor for 2025, and they're testing a few different options, but they're all spicy.
Interesting.
So I hope that holds out because that sounds really promising.
Mm-hmm.
Beat the devil out of it. Oh my gosh.
I think if I had to create a Mountain Dew flavor, one that I think would be a pretty good combination is we don't have enough cranberry flavors, and well, I mean grape is also a personal favorite of mine. Don't know if you guys could tell. So I think a cranberry grape one would slap pretty hard.
Yeah,
That's,
that'd be
that's what I've been
nice.
buying for now that a lot of the other ones have been done.
Joe, thank you for the please wrap it up. But no, I think that would be incredible.
Thank you.
Oh yeah.
I also, one thing I want is just a straight up, that's going to be really hard for me to not say that word. I don't know how long, is it 5 minutes? Is it 5 minutes that I can't say that? It's fine. It's fine. I won't say it. I'll just say mountain. I'm just going to say mountain. I saw you say that, Pingu. I'm sorry. I didn't remember who said it. I want to see just a straight up blueberry flavor.
Yeah, I'm amazed we haven't gotten one of those yet. It's like seems like one of the first ones you'd think they would have tried. With how
That's
many
what I'm
they've done at this
saying.
point.
Blueberry is great.
A blueberry mountain, if you will. Imagine winning a mountain. Joe,
I would give you a mountain if I had one.
what
Never possible.
do you think would make a good soda exclusive at Subway if they ever get one in the future?
Well, cucumber lime. Since we already mentioned that.
That does
Yeah.
seem perfect.
Sandwich.
That literally sounds perfect for it.
I would love if they picked up Berry Monsoon. I don't know if we were just saying like new flavors, but Subway is so widespread that a Berry Monsoon being at every Subway would be so awesome.
They would make bank.
I could see it.
I feel like no matter what Subway picks up will probably do well. Because, I mean, you figured Subway's in like almost every Walmart in the United States.
Subway is everywhere. Unfortunately, they're a Coke. They're Coke found right now.
I'm so glad they're switching.
Switch over to Pepsi.
Someone... Where did I see this? Where did I see this?
Hey, we have a winner.
Oh.
Okay, you bot. GG's.
Da, 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 da.
No way! Yes way! You're getting tropical
got it.
game fuel, buddy.
Congrats.
You foresaw this. So once again, DM any of us.
Any of us four.
You can see above our heads what our ats are, all on Twitter.
Except me.
Honk. except him. If you don't know his name by now, I think you're lost.
Yeah.
Just a
In his,
little
str-
bit.
in his stream,
Yeah, I
not
think
knowing his name.
Powerade
How?
Draft is in another section of Twitch.
Also, I'm into me, and I'm not keeping track if I have said any of the words that I'm not allowed to say. Now that there are 3 of them, so feel free to run raffles if I say them again, or if I say them. I don't know if I did or not.
Have you gotten more credits to do more AI TiVos?
Let me check.
Those were fire. Oh
Let
my
me-
gosh! Every time there was a question asked to that thing, I'm not a big proponent of AI stuff, but I'm not gonna lie, some of those AI clips you shared were really funny.
Let
The
me.
impression too legitimately got me pretty good.
Oh wait, I can't. Aha. Let me. Oh wait, I need to turn off another channel. Point redeem. I'll just try turning it on, and then if it doesn't work, I'll turn it back off. Team Super. Ask. There we go. I know it works if you use bits, but I don't want to make anyone have to pay money just to hear me say funny things.
Say those funny words, Magic Man.
Here, let's see if it works. Let's see if it works.
The anticipation is killing me.
Hello, Tangia. Paused.
I'm trying to think, because I think a good flavor would be a sour cherry type, not just like cherry, but like a sour cherry.
That's kind of Sangrita Blast.
Oh, yeah.
Do like a whole bunch of
Or
sound.
Cyclone. Cyclone and Sangrita Blast are pretty similar. If you have a chance to try Cyclone, I think you should. I think that's what you're kind of describing there. And Cyclone is still hanging around somewhat, I believe.
Oh yeah, okay. I don't have any room. I won't get more until April 8th.
Mark your calendars. And then
That's
it'll be gone by April 9th.
When you
That's-
see
offensive.
the moon block the sun, then you know it's ready. April 8th is the eclipse.
True. True. Can I even?
That's discontinued.
Oh, Cyclone is discontinued? I thought for some reason it was still hanging around.
2022.
You'd be right, because like even though sometimes they say it's discontinued, you'll still find places.
Yeah, maybe
Yeah.
it's the one
Team
close.
Supernova B asked me, "Are you real?" Oh, as real as the disappointment when you realize Anthemian doesn't actually have a magnifying glass collection. Yep, living and breathing here, ready to joan anyone who doubts it.
Ready to Joan.
I'm glad that it let me test it, but not actually like ask a real question. I wanted to.
I feel like I'm missing good things in
And
chat.
I mean, I'm sorry that AI me insulted your magnifying glass collection.
Cancelled.
It is kind of like wild how much like it sounds exactly like me. Okay, let me. I think I got the.
This is a sample of what my voice sounds like. I am not real. Are you real?
Who do so okay, you bot, you can message me, you can message Pitch Black 2, you can message Pitch Black fans, you can message Liberty, you can message any of us.
Yeah.
Or all of
Pitch Black
us.
2 is probably your best because he has the can.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's but like you could we'll
He's right here.
we'll forward your information if you wanna if it's easier for you to DM us for some reason.
And or if you'd like him to sign it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's
Right.
that's it,
Yeah,
right?
that's really it.
Well, let's crunch wrap this. About to say the B word, but
What if I DM you first with my name as the real okay you bot? You know? Anthemian.
I wouldn't know the difference.
Thank you, everyone, for not abuse. Thank you, everyone, for being here for this draft. This was fun.
Yeah,
it
this
was.
was super fun.
I'm excited to see who comes out on top. I'm not. I
I'm probably not
really,
gonna come out.
I really think it's gonna be Voltage. If I'm being completely
Yeah.
honest.
Yeah, I think it's Voltage's time.
The next
He's
year
been
that will
waiting.
join in the non-eligible category, and then who knows?
Then Code Red.
Yeah, then Code Red.
Once Code Red's off the board, then I think it gets interesting. Then I think you start having a lot of battles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then it's like it can really go a lot of ways, and obviously depending on if the board's going to be different next year, you never know. Maybe Laguna Lemonade will make the board next year, or like
Yeah.
a brand new flavor will make the board that wasn't out when we did this.
I almost picked Laguna Lemonade, and like I still almost regret not picking it, but
Yeah. I'll say, but it's also brand new, and not many people have tried it yet.
that's where I'm torn because like part of me was like, yeah, okay, a lot of people haven't tried it, but then part of me, when who took Point Break Punch, was that Pitch Black Dew? Yeah, when Point Break Punch was taken, I was like, maybe that's good. Maybe people are gonna vote for it because of recency bias.
Yeah.
That's true.
Fair, yeah.
Because I remember recency bias being very heavy in the last couple tournaments. At first, I mean,
Mm-hmm.
the OGs ended up,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
let me take a little screenshot of our
I'll probably ask the same thing to Twitter. If you could send me the screenshot, like, who won the draft for anyone that couldn't make this stream? Who
What?
won?
Can you all see the little chat in Discord?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll just send it right there. Feel free to grab it and do as you please with it.
You said
Ha
the
ha ha.
Mountain Dew chat?
In the so it's like a
Voice chat.
chat that's attached to the voice chat.
Before
Ah,
we get out of here, Tebow, do you want to plug? Are you doing a stream tonight or tomorrow?
I am. I think I'm gonna just roll into some gaming. Actually, I think we're going to roll in to some Supermarket Simulator. Pretty riveting
Big one
stuff.
recently.
It's actually it had like blown up on the internet, and I hadn't heard anything about it. And then Pingu in chat was very kind to gift it to me on Steam, and I have been having a blast with it. Oh, I'm on the screen twice now.
And I'm Black fans now.
But yeah, so I'm gonna be playing that, and then I'm gonna be streaming tomorrow, but I don't know what I'm gonna be streaming yet.
Fair enough.
well, everyone can stick around for some Supermarket Simulator tonight.
Yep.
I will have to run, though. I'm going to go see Dune 2 tonight.
Ooh, enjoy.
Enjoy that.
Yeah, and I did the thing again. I went to my other computer and was like, let me open the chat so I could save the picture on there. I was like, get out of Discord. How dare you have 2 instances of yourself? That's unacceptable.
If that's the only technical issue we had tonight, guys, I think we did pretty good.
Yeah, I think we
Yeah, I
did.
agree.
So,
I mean, except for the beginning, we were trying to set it all up, but
At least I wasn't live.
That wasn't on the stream. They don't know about that.
yeah.
I'll let him behind the curtain.
You're doing 2 Mountain Dews at once. Nice.
Nice.
Doing
Yeah.
all the dues. Pitch Black and Liberty. Yeah.
I already cleared my pitch black. I'm down to 2 cases. Very sad.
Yeah, I've kept the older ones.
I am so sad. Right before I moved, I think I had like 4 cases of Pitch Black that I was just planning on keeping as long as I could. And I had a can at least from each of them leak before it was even expired.
Oh,
That sucks.
I was so angry. But then, like, when I had that happen, I was like, all right, well, I guess I'm just gonna drink them and I'm not gonna sit on it anymore because like when they leaked, like they were so far leaked that I couldn't even really enjoy them
Drink
anymore.
Yeah.
That made
I
me.
had something similar happen with my a good portion of my collection that I stored in a plastic box, not thinking sure was going to fit. And well, let's just say that was thankfully not the box that had those regional Mountain Dews that I mentioned earlier in them, because I lost quite a bit of stuff. There was a lot of mold and black
Yeah.
tar goo.
I would say I started putting like the cans, like at least 2 of each, like into these containers that I bought at
Another month.
Thank you, Panox.
that I got at Dollar General. Like they fit 2 cans perfectly, and so I figured out my main cans that were leaking were Thrashed Apple. I don't know if anybody else had a problem with those.
I didn't try storing any of those.
I
I
f-
actually never had a
I'm
can
not a
of
big
Thrash
fan.
Apple. Just only bottle.
I feel like I had Thrashed Apple leak. Now that
Yeah,
you say
just
that.
like- I've had
That's-
like so many of them leak.
I do want to go find a thrashed apple before it completely disappears from Michigan, just because Tebow, that recipe you shared the other day for a hard drink with thrashed apple. The caramel apple one, I think it was.
Caramel apple Smirnoff.
Yeah, that looked really good.
So good.
So good.
I might have to go look for that tonight.
I have to lower the cost of VIP a couple times. Yeah, that is so. I love making that mix. And it's funny because like I don't even really like just drinking Thrashed Apple by itself, but that
Mhm.
the caramel adds enough to it that makes it really good.
Yeah.
How many dudes do you have? Who was that directed at, Bingu?
Holy me. I am Santa. 1, 2, Trace, Quattro. Go for Japanese. Switching. Summer Freeze. Deep Dive. Voodoo 2019. An empty can of Pitch Black because I drank that earlier. Typhoon. Frostbite. Thrashed Apple. You saw that one. Pitch Black Reds. Purple Thunder.
Jeez.
And last but not least, Fruit Quake, and then also an empty can of Nos, which is not
I messed
included in
up
the
the
Mountain Dew.
text.
But
You guys know that magic trick where they pull like this scarf out of their sleeve with the like multiple colors? I feel like that's what just happened with Mountain Dew.
Yeah, I think that's
Another one,
exactly
another
what
one,
just happened.
Another one.
yeah,
DJ Khaled.
it never ends. Another one.
Another one. Exactly.
And
One
I
of
have
those
more.
things
I didn't even
that-
pull them all out. I have big cans of each Voodoo, from when they released the big cans. I couldn't figure out where I put them. So
I love it.
So now that there's there's 5 Voodoos, right? Yeah, 5 Voodoos.
Yes.
Mel's favorite out of the 5.
I gotta go with the second one. 2020.
I think for me it's got to be the cherry airheads, just because I like cherry airheads quite a bit.
That one was really good.
Yeah, that's another one I'm sad I didn't stack up on.
And like for me, even though it wasn't my favorite, I still liked it just because they actually did the tie-in with the brand. Because like that to me was cool. I know there was a lot of people that were mad that they revealed the flavor early.
Yeah.
I don't really care about that.
So like it was so obvious the second they posted the balloon in their bio.
But I was a little
Yeah,
bummed that
what
they
that
gave
is.
it away so early. But like everyone was saying like, oh well, they should have waited till Halloween so we could guess. But like in the years before, it was in the years past. It was just like everyone guessing the same thing for 2 months. Like I don't need that.
Yeah,
Are you
you're
sure?
totally right about that.
But also like I was mad with 2023 because I don't know if you all remember. When we saw the render of 2023, there was literally a Sour Patch Kid on the label.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And so we saw that and we're like, all right, it's Sour Patch Kids. And then they revealed the flavor and it's sour candy flavor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sour Patch Kids is a brand. They couldn't go with it. They couldn't say it.
That was a matrix dodge of.
I was so angry about that.
Yeah, because I thought they were like started working together, and it's like, nope, just sour candy, and it's like, what?
We're like, really? Wild.
All right, gentlemen. I have to hop off. I appreciate
Yeah.
you guys
I gotta
inviting
eat
me to
some
do
time.
this.
Absolutely.
Thought this was
Yeah.
great, and thank you so
Yeah.
much. And Pingu, I do not have a problem. The first step of having a problem is admitting you have a problem, and I will not admit I have a problem, so therefore, not a problem.
I like that logic.
Yeah.
Exactly. All right, gamers. You guys have a good night.
Have a good one.
Oh, it got so angry.
Yeah.
I see like the top of my head.
I see like the top and bottom of my, just in different
So-
spots.
Tebow, I wanted to throw this idea at you. How would you feel about resurrecting the Do podcast with some of us? Because I feel like we all had some pretty good chemistry here tonight. I think we could totally make something happen where we just, every so often do like a record session and just put something up on a YouTube or something.
I feel like
Totally good with this group.
yeah, that's something we should. I'd be down. Definitely,
Yeah, I'd be down.
you could keep that conversation going in our little group chat in Twitter, not X. There we
I
go.
gotta hop off too because my wife is waiting for me for dinner. So
Yeah.
it was really fun, guys. This turned out pretty much as perfectly as I could have asked it for. So thanks again, guys. This is really awesome.
Thank you for offering up those cans for the giveaway.
Oh yeah, no problem. I got a surprising amount of these laying around. So I'm trying to kind of test the waters with shipping these to make sure they're not like so like built up carbonation wise that they're gonna pop in shipping. Seemed like the first giveaway you did was fine, so that's why I did too and didn't really think about it. So
I do remember the one that you did before. Who was it? Jimmy Fragrance one.
yeah,
I remember he sent me a picture to flex it on me.
yeah. Well, hey, I might just give you guys a pretty discounted rate if you guys want to buy a couple cans. But I ultimately want to sell a lot of these off to pay for like a vacation or something because my wife and I never actually got our honeymoon because time off was a bitch for my company. So
Understandable.
anyways, I got to get going. So talk to you guys later, and I hope to pop on your stream later, Tebow.
Deal.
Talk to you later.
I guess I'll head off too. Thanks for inviting me.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for being here.
Oh yeah, definitely. But have a good stream.
Thank
Enjoy your
you.
game.
Thank you so much. Okay, I'll close that.